What's up, gamers and collectors? DGC back with another pickups video. Let's jump in. Alright guys, right off the bat here, we got a solid recommendation from Tyler Stevenson, my good buddy. I'll leave a link in the description for his channel. He is a huge James Bond nut. He's always talking about James Bond, whether it be the movies or the games. This is a James Bond game for the original Xbox that I've never owned, obviously never played, and that is from Russia with Love 007. Pretty excited to actually pop this in and play it. This is a third-person shooter 007 game. Interestingly enough, this does not actually support 480p, even though it's a 2005 game, so like well into the Xbox's life cycle. So kind of weird that it doesn't actually support the 480p, but nevertheless, it still probably looks pretty decent. Cool cover too, though. I do like that. Got old Sean Connery there on the cover. So I'm excited to actually give this a shot because I've never actually played it. Kind of weird to have an OG Xbox game that I haven't never actually played. Next up, we got a nice little GameCube game here. This is Wave Race Blue Storm. I picked this up off eBay for a very good price. I was bidding, and I think there was two other people bidding against me. Ended up getting this for about $25 shipped, so you know, nothing super great. It was a good price at $8, and then other people started bidding on it. But very mint copy. It's like complete. It's got the guide, and then you know all the other little booklets and shit for Nintendo Power, which doesn't exist anymore. R.I.P. Nintendo Power. Obviously, this is a Ski-Doo game. Very good game. Still really looks pretty good to this day, and like again, just a super good pick up and play kind of game right there. So really happy to add that back into the collection. We got 4 Switch games here and then 1 PS5 game. Let's see, we'll start off with this one. This is an old one that I had to re-add to the collection, still sealed because I already beat it. I'll open this up again when I do want to play it again. And that good price on this too. This was on sale for $42 at Best Buy. Plus I had $10 worth of coupons, so $32 plus free shipping with the membership thing. So I ended up picking up Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening for $32 shipped. So really good price on a fantastic game here. Definitely, I would say this is probably my second favorite Zelda game under Wind Waker. Yeah, probably definitely Wind Waker for sure. Number 1, number 2 here, and then probably 3 would be. Everyone's gonna kill me in the comments, but Minish Cap probably. Yeah, those are probably my three favorite Zelda games for sure. Just absolutely love Link's Awakening, so happy to add that back into the collection. Here's another brand new title for the Switch that I have not even opened yet, and I won't open until I beat the prior iteration on the Switch. And this is WarioWare Move It, as well as the other one on the Switch, which if you are subscribed, you know that I picked that up a few weeks ago and still haven't even had a chance to play it yet. So definitely going to play that first, then play this one. Not that you need to, but I just feel as if that's what I should do because that one came out first, then I'll play that one. We'll jump in. Well, we'll keep rolling on the Switch stuff here. So Best Buy ended up shipping both these 2 Switch games separately, and then they had pre-order bonuses separately. So all 4 of these things got shipped separately. First up, we'll show this here. This is the nice little acrylic thing for Sonic Superstars, and I really like this. It's a nice little piece. I'm definitely going to leave that up here. And actually, that reminds me I need to grab these for the video. And you already saw those in the background. But so we'll go over those here in a sec. But Sonic Superstars, really good game. Haven't beat this yet. I beat this other game, and then I'm going to jump into this one. I have played this so far, and I really like what I've played so far. Really fast-paced, really good visuals. I'm loving the art style. The music is really good. It's very, very old school. It's it kind of reminds me of Sonic CD the most, is what it reminds me of so far. I'm really enjoying it. Again, I love the character design, the art style, just what I've played so far. I think I'm in like the second world at this point, so not super far, but definitely a really good game. Definitely worth the price of admission for this one. I can already say that comfortably. Next up, we got this nice, I don't even know what you call this, like art card, giant art card from Best Buy for Super Mario Wonder. And again, I was saying that Best Buy shipped all 4 of these things separately. Don't know why they chose to do it that way, but they did. And then Super Mario Wonder. As of recording this, I just beat this not that long ago, about an hour ago, and I had a blast with it. I do have some grievances with it, though, so we'll go over that real quick. I'm trying to keep this short video for once, and then I'm going to actually get working on this giant stack of Xbox games down here, and then there's actually 2 other stacks next to that for 3 separate videos. Super Mario Wonder. So as far as power-up goes, you have the elephant power-up, and then you have the flower. It's like a blue, and then it's got like galaxy kind of like aura around it, and then it's basically like a bubble. You shoot bubbles. It does like a double bubble too, where you spin and shoot 2 of them. And then actually, I don't know if the flower or the fire power is always done 2 when you spin, or if that's a new thing. Either way, so those are the 2 new power-ups. You don't really get power-ups in this game. They're very rare. They're very sparse. I felt like I never had a power-up on. I felt like I was always just running around as short Mario, short Peach, short Luigi, whatever, and never really ran into an issue. Oddly enough, this game, I'm either very good at Mario or they've just made it so dumbed down and so easy that it's not even hard. I breezed through the entire game. There was like 1 level that challenged me a little bit, and then within 2 or 3 tries I beat it. Not that that's a bad thing. You know, Mario's obviously it's designed for kids, let's be honest. But I have no shame in that because I've been playing it since I was a kid, and I love Mario. I played the majority of it as Luigi. I tried Yoshi once. I did Peach throughout the whole Bowser stages, the last stages. And I played Mario a little bit. I haven't tried any of the other characters yet. They don't really function differently though, right? Like I think the Yoshis and then the Nabbit function slightly differently because those are like the ones they want the kids to use that are having trouble. I think they're more like handicapped. But otherwise they don't like, Peach doesn't like hover and Luigi doesn't jump higher like old school Mario games. Toad doesn't like suck. Well, he still sucks, but yeah, I mean it's a good game. So as like a diehard Mario fan who's now beaten every Mario game up to this point, it's definitely not like up there. I mean it's good, but it's not like 3D World good. It's not 3D Land good. It's not Sunshine good. It's New Super Mario Bros. And then New Super Luigi U. I don't know. I might have to play through this 1 or 2 more times with the different characters and just kind of play through it again and see my thoughts on it. The thing that kind of irritates me with the game is traditional Mario. You go into the first world. It's usually the forest world. There's 8 stages. Then there's a boss fight at a castle. And then you save Princess Peach. And you use power-ups throughout your way there. Then you go on, and then it's typically the desert level. Then there's 8 levels. Then you go to the castle. Then you save Peach. And then it's in another castle. And then you go to the ice world. And then there's 8 levels. Then you go to the lava world. Then you go to the space world. Then you go to the poison world. Traditional Mario with traditional like 8 levels per world and that kind of shit. Then there's usually like a space world. Then there's usually a Bowser world. And blah, 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 blah. They broke it up and did it kind of differently. While on the outside, if you haven't played the game, it might look like there's 6 worlds, but then there's also like a main hub world, and then there's like, it's all just very unorganized and it's kind of chaos if I'm being honest. You can kind of play the levels in the way you want, which is cool, but also just kind of weird to me. And then you collect the seeds. Some of the levels are like 30 seconds long. There's no real like long ones. There's only super short ones, and then there's like puzzle levels. I don't know. It just wasn't for me. Like again, I liked it, and it's worth the $60. It's a good game, but it's not the Mario for me. Like I'm more just like the traditional 8 levels, beat the castle, go to the next 8 levels, beat the castle, etc., etc. That's more or less what I like with the power-ups. This one added in like abilities where you could like, the ability that I liked was like the Twister one, right? And there was one where you like shoot out a PD Piranha and you're like Spiderman, and you can like grapple only sideways though. Then there was like a dolphin one where you would swim faster. And again, they're cool, and it's like I know Nintendo was trying to do something different here. That was their sole objective, was like, hey, creative freedom for the developer, do what you want. And I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not what I'm used to and what I like and what I've come to expect from 2D Mario games from the last 30 years of Mario games. 35 really. And it's just, again, it's good. And I accept the change, but I don't know. Like, there was only realistically like 4 forest levels. Then there, like, as far as desert levels go, there was like 4 or 5 of them. Then there was like a lot of poison ones. And then as far as water levels, nobody super likes water levels typically, but like, sure wish there was 8 of them, because like, kind of miss them now that they're not here. There was a few for sure, like 3 or 4, but like, it wasn't like a full set of water levels. So I don't know. For me, that's just my opinion on how I feel. I do genuinely want to know how anybody that's beaten this or played it at all, let me know in the comments down below how you feel about this and the changes that they've done to it. For me, I would rather them go back to the traditional route. Or, I don't know. Again, I'm going to definitely play this again 1 or 2 more times fully through and just really kind of cultivate my opinion on that. But so far, I would give it like a solid 7 or an 8. Very good game, but not like the Mario that I love. Was that it? Oh, that is it. And then we got... Oh, actually, that's not it. So we got 2 Zelda Amiibos here. Well, Zelda and Ganon from the Zelda line. And then I'll throw those up there with those bad boys, because I've still been kind of picking up and playing Tears of the Kingdom. After I get done a big game, I'll go back and beat some more shrines. I don't consider Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom done until you've done the shrines. I'll never do all the Korok Sea. I pick them up if I see them, but I'm never going to do 999. God bless you if you've ever done that. For real, bless your heart. But I couldn't do 999 of them. That just would... I couldn't even imagine how much time that would possibly take. It would just be ridiculous how much time that would possibly take. But I am going to do all the shrines, trying to get all the outfits, and then I haven't even beat the campaign yet. I'm very close. I'm on like the 5th stage, but I'm just kind of waiting till I do all the shrines, and I'm going to just finish out the campaign. Those are cool to have. The final pickup is a digital pickup, that being Spider-Man 2 for the PS5. Picked it up digitally. Had a bunch of reward points from my Sony credit card or whatever, so I basically got it for free. So, can't super complain about that. Beat the game. Mild spoilers, going to talk about it, so if you want to leave, this is the last game we're talking about. See ya. But if you're staying, let's talk about Spider-Man 2. So, Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. Always has been, always will be. I love the 90s cartoon. I love the Tobey Maguire movies. I love the... What was the other guy's name? The second Spider-Man? Andy? Not Andy. I forget his name. But the Amazing Spider-Man movies, I liked those. The current Spider-Man, Tom Holland, not really a fan. I find him a little twerpy. I'm not a fan. Good actor. I liked him in Uncharted, so it's not like I don't like him as an actor. I just don't like him as Spider-Man, personally. He was a good Nathan Drake, but I just didn't really like him as Peter Parker. Just my personal opinion. So as far as the Spider-Man in this game, well, one, I played the PS4 one, the original one on PS4 Pro, then I played Miles on PS5. They changed the face of it, so that was kind of annoying, whatever. That's old news at this point, but it's still like, you did that to make him look like Tom, but not quite look like Tom. Minor gripe, but still weird. I feel like they made MJ look kind of weird. Like, it looks like a strange character to me. And then Harry, they made him, because this is the first time you're really seeing Harry. I know he's got like the cane and he's got the limpy walk and this and that, but again, I don't know what it is about his character model, but it just looks kind of weird to me. For some reason, like the hair, I don't know what it is, something about it just looks kind of goofy to me. Miles was cool, and then at the end of the game they gave Miles his own cool outfit and stuff to like make him like, hey, I'm my own Spider-Man kind of thing, and that was cool. You play as Venom as Peter, and then you also play as Venom as Harry. Or do you? No, you don't play... No, you play as... Well, you play briefly as Venom Harry when... I guess you... No, you do. before he even has like the Venom suit, he's just like wearing like a weird black like suit that he made very early in the game. So you see Scorpion in the game. He dies. Shocker dies. Kingpin's not even in the game at all, which is kind of weird to me. Like, so my theory for the game is that I thought Kraven was going to be funded by the Kingpin, is what I kind of assumed was happening. As I'm playing through the campaign, I was like, oh, Kingpin clearly is funding Kraven, right? It's kind of what I assumed. I was wrong. He's not in it whatsoever. No mention of his name, no flyers, no nothing that I saw. Shocker's dead. Scorpion's dead. Doc Ock, you see him at the last second. Osborn goes to talk to him about figuring out who Spider-Man is. Obviously, he knows who it is. He knows who Miles is. So they're going to team up. And then, I don't know, maybe Kingpin will be in that. Maybe we'll get some Sinister Six action, even though Kraven's dead, Shocker's dead, Scorpion's dead. I assume the Vulture's dead because they show his wings all torn apart. Marco is still alive. He's in the game at the beginning. So the beginning of the game was cool. So like you start out, Marco, Sandman, he's going crazy, ape shit because you later find out that Kraven was hunting him down, blah, 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 blah. It was an interesting beginning to the game. It was very hand-holdy, though, because like you kept just having to hold your hand on stuff, and it was kind of annoying. But the story's good. I'll give it that. Is it worth the $70, though? Will you get $70 of value out of it? Yes and no. I would personally hold off till it's about $40, $50, and then I think that's the perfect price for it because you can beat the game in roughly about 12 to maybe 14 hours. And to me, $70 for 12 to 14 hours of gameplay is just, for that type of game, it's just not like, you're going to go back and play this. Like, I know I'm going to go back and play this for sure. The odds of me going back and playing Spider-Man 2 again, anytime within the next couple of years, let's call it, is probably very slim to none. So for that price, it's just not worth it, in my opinion. Very good story. The story's 10 out of 10. It's a very good story. It finishes on a cliffhanger. It finishes on multiple cliffhangers because you're gonna have either Green Goblin and or Hobgoblin or both of them teaming up with Doc Ock for sure. You've got Carnage definitely going to be in the game. Kingpin was never shown or talked about. Like, I don't think he just disappeared, so I can only imagine he'll be in the game. Lee, Mr. Negative, becomes a good guy, which is kind of like, what the hell? Didn't see that one coming. So good plot twist that happened in the game. That was pretty cool. Scorpion's dead, Shocker's dead, Vulture's dead, Sandman, I think they captured him at the end. I don't really remember. So they kind of leave it on like a pretty good cliffhanger of like what's going to happen. But now we sadly have to wait 3 to 5 years, probably PlayStation 6 launch title, until we get Spider-Man 3. Unfortunate, but kind of is what it is. So those are all this month's pickups. Got some Switch stuff, OG Xbox, GameCube, some Amiibos, PS5 game. That's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me know down in the description if you got any of this stuff. Let me know your opinions about Mario. I do genuinely want to know on the new twist of Mario. And then if you beat Spider-Man, let me know about that too. But as always, peace out for now, guys. Till next time.
Come here, you mother...